Only touch greatness.
This is high definition of the Unconventional Kingz.
And this is Low Key, the wizard of the Unconventional Kingz. And we're on the Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Only Touch Greatness podcast.
I got a question real quick. When is the Unconventional Kingz going to do a tour up in Canada and show these Canadians like what's going on?
I think the Pacific Northwest needs one. We put one in Seattle. Meet up in B-Styles' area. Like, I'm always in Seattle, so I know bar people down there. So
that it actually almost just happened. We almost just went to Canada with Joey Cool. And we almost just did that. But I can tell you this for sure: we will go up and hit a bunch of cities in the Pacific Northwest because we've done Washington 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, Washington.
We did Tony's Garage this last time, and it was lit. We did man, I forgot what the name of that other place was, but we did like a 46-minute set there. You know what I mean? We got fans there that engage with us a lot. And when we went out on X-Rated's tour, we did a lot of Northern California. We did Bend, Oregon. You know what I mean? We did some of those towns. And we will definitely go back because that was actually up there was where the most of the venue owners came up to me. I wish I had that wallet with me. When we were in the Pacific Northwest, almost every venue owner came out and handed me his card and was like, "We will bring you here to headline a show and put locals on for you." Like we think that it'll do that kind of stuff. So we will definitely be there. I would say that we would, if I was guessing, we'll be in the Pacific Northwest sometime in, I don't know, February. And if we don't hit that little pocket of time in February, in May, June for sure.
You know, Vancouver's only a 2-hour drive north of Seattle. So we're right there. I'm pretty much in Seattle, 2 hours from my door to CenturyLink Field.
Got you. So the deal is if the next one isn't there, then that means all you got to do is take that short little 2-hour drive south to Seattle. Come and check us out, man. You can be our guest.
And even that, there's more cities in Bellingham, all the way up right to the border if you go. And I got people that have a club he does club events named B Diamond that does club events in Blaine and Bellingham. So you're right there.
Man, our plan is to get this music out. You know, we've been touring. We did 50-something or almost 50 shows since we did our very first show in July of last year, 2022. Or 2022, we did Bone Thugs and Harmony on July the 8th.
Yeah.
Since then, we did almost 50 shows, and that's really been on unreleased music and music that is on an EP that we have called Clear and Conjured. That's going to be a re-release, and it's going to be nice now to get some of the stuff that we've been working on for some of it over a year, you know what I mean? Some of it, but you know, a short period of time. Like we just did, like right now. I don't know if you've been on the Instagram today or not, but we brought Merkham's with us to Kansas City today.
Yeah, I've seen that. I saw that.
Yeah. And I can't let you hear it, but the verse that he just gave me for the record that we about to put out is I bet you can't get it out of your head when you hear it for the first time, man. We are honored to have him come here and do this, but we've got a lot of music. This first quarter of 2024 should be pretty flush with music releases, videos for us. We went to the road first. A lot of artists try to build some internet following and just hope that it translates to the road. And then they get out there and find out that they spent a lot of money to build this facade online. I don't want to call it a facade. That's not fair. They're building a presence online through however they decided to do that. And then they go out and find out that the road is not even really there for them yet or not caught up. We wanted to take the approach where we were going to go out and meet actual real people because those people have social media, right? We know that they can share social media to other real people. We're not going to run into that. So we spent the better part of a year going out in front of big crowds as big as 3,000 all the way down to super small crowds of a couple, 10 or 15, 20. Doesn't matter. We played them all the exact same. You know what I mean? But this first year, having that new music out to go and tour on, to have people see this new stuff, because I think when when you start hearing some of this new stuff, you're gonna understand that it's gonna be like you just got an interview right now. Like I'm telling you, you guys just got one. We told the radio station the same thing. We plan to hit a lot of things on a lot of fronts that are important, man. Mental health, your physical health, being aware of what's happening in the world, being okay with people being different than you. You know what I mean? Like, and I know we'll probably get to that in this thing, but me sitting next to him, and if you took and divided the screen right down the middle right now, and you ask, and you put down a bunch of cards for what the other person's supposed to look like, you probably wouldn't pick him. Or if you was trying to figure out who was supposed to match him, you probably wouldn't pick me. And then if you did pick me and you said, what kind of music do they do? You'd say, shit. You wouldn't have you know what I mean? And then if you ask him, how did we get the music? You wouldn't know that this guy right here makes all of it, that we don't even use with the exception of Mario Casalini for one song and Banks for one song. We have 34 songs in a folder and 32 of them are the beats are made by him.
Wow.
So we've built everything from scratch. We finally just right now added a huge important piece to us, which is our manager, Mercedes, who also manages Richie Evans, who you guys had on the show.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Richie Evans.
I talk to him all the time.
Yeah, and because we're getting to the point where we're preparing for this, we don't want to not be ready for what we feel like is getting ready to happen when some of these songs make it out there. And we can't really say exactly what's getting ready to happen, but we're going to be making an announcement like super soon about the way that our situation has changed in regard to how we can get music out to the world and how it should be like we're getting ready to hit 88 miles an hour with Mark, you know what I'm saying, with Back to the Future and Go, you know what I mean? That should be what's getting ready to happen. And then I think those shows are going to look a lot different.
Yeah, that's good.
You got a dream venue you want to perform in?
You got a dream venue, bro?
A dream venue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, the only dream I got as far as that's concerned is just, playing them sold out night after night after night.
Yeah. I want to perform on top of a Goodyear blimp over the top of a stadium full of Halle Berry lookalikes.
What? Hey, you can't go wrong with no Halle Berry.
Hold on.
The mushrooms are kicking in, guys. We're gonna have to wrap it up.
That was very specific, bro. That was very specific.
That was wonderful. I mean, it said Halle Berry. That's one thing I thought was, Halle Berry. You know what I mean?
No, y'all missed it. I said Halle Berry lookalikes. It can't be.
I heard that.
Oh, part. Yeah.
I heard she be tripping, bro.
Yeah, well, of course. No,
hey,
that's what I'm saying. Like Halle Berry, I mean, looking like it would be good because either or it's like swordfish. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're thinking about. You know what I mean? Role play.
Yeah.
Swordfish.
Right.
Well, I had to jump in there and cut him off too because he was going to start going into detail about how they had to have margarine on the back of the knees and like.
Oh Lord!
You know it. Yo, that's why I love it, man. Facts. Yo, this coming back. Hey, it's crazy,
Billy knows
right?
what I'm talking about.
Look, oh my God.
Billy,
We weren't even gonna go there in this interview, but y'all don't even know.
This is fun. This is a podcast, bro. This is how it happens.
Catch up the bag.
He's a caps out.
No, so
there it is.
No, hey, I'm gonna tell you a dream venue for real though. I do have a dream venue. Venue. I would like to play a sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Dope.
A sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City would probably be a crowd of about 55,000 because they got to cut off the back part because where they got to put the stage at on the field. But if I played my hometown and the mecca of the Kansas City Chiefs and played that crowd, then man, I don't think for me it wouldn't be able to be bigger than that. Like I'd rather do that than win a Grammy.
I like that.
Yeah, that's definitely good.